All right, so this is what we have. We have this really nice fudge topping, which I have spread evenly on the brownies. Even though it's still warm, it's okay because the whole thing can cool off together. And we are going to take our nuts and we are going to sprinkle the nuts on top. And what I like to do is press them in, because otherwise, if you don't press them in, what's going to happen is they are not going to stay on the brownie when you slice them after. They will just roll right off. So you can just press them in, just like that, back and forth. And even though you do press them in, you're still going to have a few that are going to be renegades, and they're just going to run all over the place when you do slice into your brownies. Okay, so the good thing about putting them on top instead of inside is because if somebody doesn't like nuts, like Adeline yesterday, she had a nut in her mouth and she flipped out and had to get rid of it. She does not like nuts. Anyways, if anybody else is like that and they can't eat the walnuts, you can just skim the top part of the fudge off and you don't have to skip out on the rest of the brownie. So that's it. There's a nice pan of brownies. And just to show you, when it's all done, this is what you end up with. A nice, see that? Nice brownie layer with a nice fudge topping. It's very, very good. We had none left at my mom's dinner yesterday. Oh, and one more thing too. When you're using butter in baking, it's always best to use unsalted butter. Unsalted butter. Because there's way less water in unsalted butter. And, of course, no salt. So you can control the salt that you put in. And as you saw in our recipe, I didn't put any salt in. Now, I think the recipe calls for some little bit of salt, maybe a quarter teaspoon, but I skip it because you don't need that extra salt. You get enough of it. I eat chips, so I get lots of salt. So anyway, there you have it. There it is. Nice pan of brownies. Let it cool. You can even put it in the fridge to let it cool. It'll cool faster. It'll set. Cut it into squares. You can get 48 and 12, about 60 squares out of this pan. Twice that size. Super good.